Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live. We're back for the final trading session of the week. It's Thursday today, so yeah, it's the last day I'm going to be trading. I don't trade on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So let's head over into the charts and see what's going on. I have a little something marked up. Here we have the start of the day. So today is just the 27th. My bad, it's the 28th. Great start. So I just had a little nap again. I want to have this be a regular thing, because I realized yesterday when I was online, I actually felt much better after having the nap. Now, I have encountered the problem which I knew I was going to face, which is just being real drowsy after my nap, and it usually takes a while for me to sort of wake up a bit. So if you've noticed, I haven't put a light on today because I just really didn't want to be blinded. So yeah, that's why I'm still trying to adjust a little bit. I should have maybe slept a little bit earlier. I'd say I got about 15-20 minutes in, so not too bad. So got the start of the day marked up here, and I pretty much put in London highs, London lows, as I always do, and had a look at where price was going to sweep through first. We had price sweep through London lows, which is telling me that buy stops are being engineered, and where they're going to be above the recent swing highs. So probably above here and above here, which is fits nicely within this fair value gap. So if I just draw a box over here, you can sort of see the range. You can see the range of this here. So it wasn't completely balanced on the 15-minute time frame. We can tap into it here at the 8:30 open. Let's have a little look on the 5-minute. Sort of refine the fair value gap a little bit more, so it says just like here, but that's been balanced. It leaves it open here though. At the moment, I'm just trying to determine my bias. I want to see if price has already balanced the fair value gap, if some sort of liquidity has already been swept. I'm just essentially trying to get my bearings. So that's on the 5-minute. Let's go on the 3-minute. Okay, so it's clear that there is a unbalanced fair value gap here, and yeah, so I guess I'm just waiting for here. So we had a sweep from here which took out the recent highs, but this fair value gap is still unbalanced and we have some swing highs around here. So I am looking for price to shoot above these, potentially tap into there for taking a short there. I mean, I'm not gonna I'll put my stops above the swing high, since there is another fair value gap there, so I'll account for that. Put it above the swing high, something like that. Let's put alerts on just in case I'm distracted or something. At least it'll tell me. Okay, first of all, I just want to figure out if price is in a premium or discount market. So first I'm going to have a look at the daily range. I like to use the purple line. Let's have a look first at the daily range. Okay, so in the daily range, we are currently in a premium market, which is good since I am looking for shorts. Now, I'm just having a look at previous days' price action to see what may be missing, or I'm just wondering if price has somewhere to pull up into above this fair value gap and above the daily highs, because that is essentially what is going to invalidate my trades. And I do see swing high here, unbalanced fair value gap sort of here. Change the color of this. So now I need to keep this in mind. I don't want to be caught on the wrong side. I don't want to be shorting from here when price is just going to shoot up, gather way more buy stops from above here, the entire daily range. Because at the moment, for most of the day, I guess we've been bearish, so mostly it's just short positions being opened or whatever, so buy stops being engineered mostly. We did get a little bit of a shakeout here, but again, this fair value gap is unbalanced, so is this one. And if we look over into the previous day, we do have highs which are higher than this day's like absolute high, the unbalanced fair value gap. So I feel like there is an area where price could potentially trace up to. I'm just waiting for this area to be broken at the moment. So I guess I'm gonna give myself 2 entries tonight, as I did yesterday. This entry looks nice, and so does up here. Now I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. I am still waking up, like I said, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of time here. I'm also gonna have a look into the DXY and use that as correlation, but before I do that, I'm just gonna have a quick look on the 15-minute time frame. It's alright, so I want to find the swing that shifted market structure here. So according to there, this is actually, I'll just duplicate it and make it another one. Okay, so as long as price is above both of these, as long as price is above both of these purple lines, then for me price is in a premium market, so then it's valid for shorts. So yeah, that makes this valid here, and I'm just gonna be waiting. I'm having a little sus. Alright, I'm starting to feel like I'm waking up a little bit more now, so head over into the dollar. So I've got some things drawn on. This is previous analysis. I'm gonna just have a get myself back into the swing of what's actually happening. Okay, so this is what I saw. Is this double top formation, which I'm looking to get broken essentially. But before this gets broken, I wanted to see a break of the previous lows. So we've shifted market structure here, and now I'm looking for some sort of reversal. And because I'm bullish on the dollar, I'm therefore like bearish on BTC. So that's where I'm sort of getting my trade idea from. I see we've broken through these previous highs. So now I'm looking for some sort of pullback into a fair value gap before a rally. So this pullback and then rally for BTC be a little bit different. It's going to be a rally before the meltdown. So I'm waiting for the rally before I catch that meltdown. Which one are we going to catch? From where? I don't know. I mean, look here. I don't know. Looks a bit sus. Swing high. Swing high. Swing high. Another one. But yeah, it's a matter of patience. We've already we've broken to the downside here. Fair value gap here is valid. It's been tapped into on the 1 hour, but then again, when we have had a look on the smaller time frames, it was not fully balanced, and yeah, so just having to wait at the moment. Price opened 9:30 here, so we have not been on the charts for long at all. Okay, so I guess we don't need these on the charts anymore. I want to keep my charts as clean as possible as always. It's just easier for me to think. It's just less clutter. So it's just generally much nicer. So what would invalidate my idea to the upside and downside at the moment? I guess if price runs from here, there's not too much I can do. But if price runs to the upside, I really do want to see how it reacts to the fair value gap. But the thing is, with this strategy, you don't have much time to think. You have your set rules that are predetermined. You wait for price to do what your trading plan says for it to do, and then when your criteria is hit, you enter. So in this case, it would be the pullback into the fair value gap, and I enter. And this is done on a 1 minute time frame. It's very quick. There's not much time to sit there and wait for confirmation. So it is pretty scary considering that the stop loss is much tighter than I'm used to. So when I'm shorting, I'm shorting when price is rallying up into a tight stop loss essentially. So it is a little bit freaky, but hey, like that's a part of the system. So like I've already tested this, it's fine, I'm happy with it, but it definitely is much different to when you're just back testing or forward testing, like playing with live funds here. So yeah, let's have a look. I don't want to like overcomplicate it too much. Like I said, we've had these previous highs swept by this shakeout at 8:30. Since then, we've created a bunch of buy stops, and I'm looking for those buy stops to be ran, and then price tapping into the fair value gap just above before shorting. Now, targets. First thing I thought of was like the next low, which gives us roughly 5R, which is pretty nice. But I want to do this properly, so where do I think price is gonna run to? Dude, why would I target this one? Why do I not target this swing low here? I mean, these are London lows. It's a little bit tricky. Not gonna lie here, trying to find my take profit, because I'm used to just targeting lows, but I want to look for what's considered a discount array, like a target to aim for in the discount market. I'm trying to find relatively equal lows, but I guess I don't know, because this would have taken out these, so I'm assuming these aren't too close to each other. That's the only thing. The next lows here. Tricky. Let's have a look at maybe where I could target on the dollar. Okay, so what are we looking for here? A pullback and then a launch. Looks like we've made a pretty strong pullback. We've balanced the fair value gap, the lowest one, tapped into the order block. Looks like we're going to see some bullish movement on dollar, so bearish movements incoming on BTC, but that may be not good, because if the dollar just shoots up and melts BTC, I'm not going to get my entry because price is not going to tap into the fair value gap. This means I may have to change the strategy. Does that mean that price has this sweep was valid? And if so, then how does my invalidation and target change? These are the questions that are going through my head right now. Just reanalyze this. I know we got a double top up here, which price is going to want to come through and take out. What I just did here was this. I mean, seeing some sort of resistance here. Not resistance as in retail resistance, but like price resisting to push through. I guess as long as price holds above this candlestick here. As long as price can hold above here, then we should be alright. But yeah, I do want to see, I mean, look at how juicy this is. Like, what a strong resistance, right? Wink, wink. Strong resistance. So I want to see this get crushed, and I want to see this fair value gap get tapped into. I have my FTX here on the screen, so I think I'm just gonna input the data for this trade at the moment, just to get ready for it. Look, I feel good about this trade. So 28.35 as my stop loss, and my take profit. Where do I want to take profit? And I want it to be like a very valid reason. Like, I would like to like ultimately choose a fair value gap, but like this has already been filled to the T. So I guess next stop after there is a run on liquidity. I see some juicy lows here. I mean, this is a far-fetched trade, to be honest. It'd be a pretty massive one, but it's a pretty ridiculous one. But I mean, not ridiculous. I mean, it's a fair trade. I'm just aiming for liquidity, but I guess here and here I could take partials at this area. I'm getting a very fine entry here. This has a potential to be a very amazing trade, as long as I hold it. But I'm liking the way it's looking. I like the way it has been coming together. Thought I heard someone outside. Anyways, let's have a look on the daily time frame, because this is where we want to look for liquidity. So that's not even the swing low. So this is the swing low here. This is where I should be aiming, to be honest. No, I like that. I think that's good. We just had this massive run, you know. Keen to see this get rebalanced. Look at this. Come on, dollar. Bring your strength back. I'm just following the trend. I mean, yeah, like higher highs and higher lows, but look at this low. I mean, let's work backwards, right? This is what I'm seeing at the moment. Okay. It's fine. Okay. It's not... What am I trying to say? Give me 1 second and I'll let the charts speak for themselves. Okay. Essentially what I'm seeing here is that when price makes a couple lows or before a significant move to the upside, not every time, but majority of the time, we have some sort of sweep of the lows. Look here. This swing low was swept before price made this huge rally. We had this low swept before the rally, and we had these lows slightly swept. And I'm sure if I continue, we will see more. For example, here, swept. So it seems to be a common occurrence or pattern. So it's not all look, I know people like to say higher highs and higher lows, but we have this, and I guess when retail's looking into it, it does look kind of scary, because I mean, have a look at this. You're looking for higher highs and higher lows, so this is supposed to hold as a higher low, right? Oh no, it's not. We've just broken support, so that must mean we have to do a break and retest and sell, because we're reversing. So we're going to put our stop losses above here. And then you just get wrecked, and then price continues its merry way, and then this just repeats. Like I said, it's not like every single time, but it's something to be aware of. And having a look at what's going on here, we have this same thing happening, and we have a very juicy double top just waiting. So I mean, look, when it happened here, I'm trying to find like what kind of liquidity was just sitting there waiting to be taken. I mean, this is a swing high here. There's lots of, you know, swing highs here. Over here, same thing. Not too much going on. See, here wasn't too much of a sweep. What's the low on this candle here? This is 97,685. This one is 97,7. Okay, yeah, so this is lower. It's like nice triple top it got taken. Also, like, I'm not trying to explain anything right now. Like, I am genuinely just doing my own analysis, talking to myself, and like letting this all soak in. So this, yeah, this is what's going through my head right now. I decided that I'm not gonna try and sit here and like, what's it called, think of too much to say. I thought I'd just air what's in my head. So we do have this rising now. I mean, we're still seeing a bit of a rally, which should, yeah, like I said, melting this down. This did not hold. So this is potentially going to ruin our entry. But what I'm hoping to see is ooh, bless me. What I'm hoping to see is a strong rally, which will look a bit scary here, because it'll look like it's getting further and further away from our entry, but then a fair value gap being rebalanced right before we take off. So that's what I'm going to be looking for here. So I guess we do have a market structure shift from this swing right here. And I think within this area, I'm going to try and find the market equilibrium. Same thing I did within this range. And then take the trade from in there. Because that's how it seems the US dollar is setting itself up. Loki got a headache, not gonna lie. Sneezes really hurt. It's weird. Alright, so I don't know. It looks nice. As you can see, my charts are always the same. Like, I always have just like one red vertical line, a rectangle, and then two of these dotted lines representing London high, London low. This is all I need for my analysis. This is literally how I trade. Like, this is a really nice entry to take, but this is an 8:30 entry. And I told myself, oh, I will only trade after 9:30. This may be something to consider for analysis. Alright, so right now what I want to see is a relatively equal low be formed here, so that I can give myself a retail support or a retail double bottom sort of thing to aim for to get crushed, which means I'm waiting for that pullback. So I'm going to find the swing high, bring that down to this potential low, and mark this 50% area, and call this the market equilibrium for this particular swing. Head over into the smaller time frames and essentially find a fair value gap up in the premium market. I mean, look, here, if you really want to go there, I mean, 1 minute, here and here, and here's mostly balanced. So yeah, pretty much is one. And now it's a matter of deciding like which one do I want to choose and go from. Because what if it taps into like here and then takes off, you know? So we'll do all three anyways and have a look at the bigger picture and assess it properly. Is the most energetic move. This one. I'm going to take it and say this gets fully balanced and we tap into here somewhere into this area. I will take into account this fair value gap and therefore allow for a larger like stop loss. So therefore I have this trade idea based on what has based on how the market has just moved. So that gives me a 2.5 trade. But I'm looking and I'm thinking I'm still suspect about these highs. I still think these highs are about to be taken. So that leaves me with no reason to be taking this trade at all, to be honest. I think I'm going to leave it. I do think this melt. I mean, how much are we going to pull back? That's the thing. Look, we're seeing it happen right here. Like I said, rally. Now, this is where it's going to be important to pay attention to. This pullback is what's going to give Bitcoin the rally that it needs for us to take our next short. So this is potentially where our next trade could happen. I wonder if we can use ratios like it moved 0.22%. Nah, I don't think we're gonna make this like that. Alright, sweet. Where to, BTC? Let's get a fresh, have a nice little look, fresh little look. Is this a retail bear flag on the 15-minute time frame? Are we about to trick retail into a bullish bear flag before melting? I guess we're gonna have a little. I guess we're gonna see, because price is back on its way up now. BTC about to rally for a bit, and then we're about to take a dump. But let's see what happens with the dollar index. Come on, give us the pullback. That's what we need. Here we go. Potential swing high forming up now. I see that crash down here. And then if you get the bounce from here, seeing this get taken, it's gonna send BTC down. So let's eliminate this. It's maybe a fast moving trade, so gotta be ready here. Because I don't know how hard BTC is gonna rally, you see. On the dollar index, it does like seem like, oh, if we just melt a little bit down to there, but does that mean Bitcoin's only going to go a little bit there? Like, is it going to move in proportion, or is it going to absolutely like rip through the sky kind of thing? And here we go. Here's the pullback I was talking about. Seems to be a strong pullback on the dollar index. BTC still ripping. So like I said, if we are looking for an entry from this, we are now in a premium market from this swing. So we have a potential entry anywhere from here, plenty. There's so many fair value gaps. So I guess I'm going to act upon this. So we got this fair value gap. There's one more down here. Don't know if this is going to be tapped into, but I say when price taps into this fair value gap on the dollar index, I'm going to enter the trade on BTC. And I think it's about to happen. So short, where would be the best place? It's hard to calculate. I'm going to say 20580. 20580. Oh, no. I should not have those open. And here I'm going to use the Fibonacci retracement. I think that's the easiest way to go about it since I'm unsure. 2111. Okay, we're still coming down. We have not tapped into this fair value gap yet though, but I'm assuming this fair value gap should be correlated with the one just above, so here. So I could go for a double confirmation, a tap into both those fair value gaps. Damn, man, like, this is scary. So there's so many fair value gaps. I think I'm just going to play it safe and put it above the last swing high, the 2652. Okay, I think that's entry. Look at that. It's tapped in. Confirming. I was still pulling up. I think I'm going to take my entry. It's a fair value gap. It just keeps ripping though. This is the scary part, but this is how we're going to do it. There we go. It is always a bit nerve-wracking because, like I said, you're shorting into price ripping up into a small stop loss, so it could just get wrecked at any moment. But I did place my stop above like the previous like swing high. The fair value gap does have some space between, like it does still have some breathing room. So even if this fair value gap is fully balanced like it is now, doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to get stopped out, but we will see. It depends on the dollar index here. If this rips through the bottom, then I'm most likely going to be stopped out on BTC. But that's not what we're waiting on. We're waiting on some sort of, waiting on a rally. But if we don't get it, then we may be stopped out of this position fairly quickly. But a part of my trading plan is just 2 trades per trading session. So I give myself one chance, and then I give myself the next best entry, which is this trade here. And then if that doesn't work, then that's it. So yeah, last night I got pretty close to like a few in regards to like being stopped out. It was like literally just like $3 off twice. Like it came so close to my stop loss and then reversed. It looks like, no, it looks okay, but I don't want to jinx it. So yeah, clean charts. I like to keep it as clean and simple as possible. Yeah, so the dollar is all balanced. That's why like I'm pretty sure of it like going like rallying. And because I want to see these highs get taken out. Once these highs are taken out, like assuming price doesn't just melt from here, then my BTC trade should be pretty good. This is what we're going for. So I like to document all my trades. Copy the link. Head over into my testing sheet. Jeez. And I'll put it over here. You see live account FTX. Put in today's date, which is the 28th of October. Put in the before, then I'll fill that in a bit afterwards. Here we see price slowly making its way down, which means price must be respecting this area here. Like I said, I want to see these double tops get wrecked. So I guess first target would be here. I want to see this swing high first get run. Delete this. So I'm gonna put a little alert. There's no swings. Okay, I want to see this entire move balanced out. Put an alert here. Okay, nice. Let's see. Trying to figure out what to write because there was so much that actually went into this analysis. Okay, so I need to redo the way I'm doing my journaling. I don't need to. I mean, it works at the moment, but my friend Ali has a system which looks much better. Like I can fit so much more detail into it, and I guess like on these it'd be really interesting to do like on these lives because I go into multiple time frames and do multiple annotations, and it's like I have the time to do so like at the moment. But yeah, I recorded the before of this trade. Now it's just a matter of waiting. I mean, I've got until 3 a.m. to stay up. Seeing the dollar index slowly make a little push off this previous area. I mean, we did dig below these previous two lows, swing lows, and remember what I said earlier about how price tended to make some sort of dip below your support or a swing low before making a strong rally up, and I think price has set itself up to do so very well. So I guess we'll see what happens there. Just here's that dip. So yeah, I'm not looking for price to pull down too much. I really don't want to see this low broken, ideally. Because if that's the case, we're going to see price push up above my stops. I really do. Like, we need to see price rally from here. So look, we've had that stab through these two previous lows. I hope this is what this is the catalyst which pushes through these highs and then starts the push up. Yeah, we're seeing a bit of strength come through now. Let's see if this candle consolidates or like finishes, resulting in a swing high for a swing low formation here. It's looking all right. Okay, sweet. So now we got a nice swing low here, and I want to see this stay put. Don't want to see this broken. That wouldn't be too good for my trade. We've got price coming down. We're in profits at the moment. Come on. Take it out. So yeah, now it's just a matter of waiting this out. This is the first yawn for the stream. I'm not feeling too bad, not gonna lie. It is currently 12:41. I don't even know if this stream is like actually on, to be completely honest. I'm gonna have a little look through my phone. It'd be a shame if it wasn't, because there's some good commentary going down. Ah, there we go. Yeah, live. One watching. I don't know if that's just me or not, but sweet. Alright. Okay, this is not good. So I really don't want to see price, like I said, like melt below there, because that will cause BTC to rally. I do have a bit of consolidation here. I do think... No, I don't have any opinions on what is happening right now. Just observing. But this doesn't look good. I can say that for sure. Yeah, okay. So we've been stopped out of the first trade. So now I need to think about where my second best like option is. Where could price be going to next? And it may be the original idea here. And if this one doesn't work out, then that's it for the trading day. So we'll put stops there. We can be going through that tomorrow. So yeah, we can see everything here. I do think these are about to be run. So back to the original trade idea. So that's 3 consecutive L's, which means we are currently overall at a net 0.2% profit. No, we are in a loss of 0.2% because my first trade was a 2.8% trade, and then we've taken 3 1% L's. So yeah, we are currently 0.2% down. So not too bad, but not too good either. Still waiting to gain some momentum on this account because we haven't really broken out of break even yet. We're in that very minor loss, but that's no issue because I'm gonna be here every day, Monday to Thursday, patiently waiting for these trades. And yeah, we still have one more trade remaining for the trading session. I'm feeling confident about, I feel confident about all my trades, but not all of them will be winners. Why did I take that trade? Why was that entered early? I can tell you why. It's because this was expected to be held, but it was not. Instead, price had come into this area, this fair value gap. I don't know if that is exactly what it was drawn to, but that's what it seems to have been. Yep, this one here. It's not fully balanced. Does it need to be? I'm not too sure. There's also this, but I don't think it's going to be the case. See, this is the area of liquidity which I'm really aiming for. So I am looking for some sort of trigger to the downside to allow for price to swing up. So if it's not this fair value gap, then I'm going to be wrong once again. And that may be 4 consecutive L's, leaving us at a result of like minus 1.2%. But we will see. You will see what happens. Go back to the small time frame. Look, you can get so pedantic with it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to stay on the 3-minute. Now I'm going to wait for price to sweep these areas here. So 2843. And I will keep the target the same. My risk the same. Okay, where is the dollar index driving to now? I guess this is the order block. Is this the order block because this is what started the move, which broke market structure and opened up a fair value gap? I think that's valid. That's not good. I mean, not that it's not good, but like it hasn't sweeped anything. So I do think any sort of pullback here will and ultimately result in a swing up, because I really do want to see this area just get swept out and this fair value gap get balanced. Sort of what I'm looking for. Some dark chocolate here. Probably shouldn't be eating that at 1:45 a.m. I mean 10 to 1. Oh. Okay. Does that match with that? Rally, pullback, rally. So it should be the opposite. So pullback. The rally's in the middle for that one. Yeah, that makes sense. Getting hungry again, not gonna lie, but don't really want to eat at the moment. So I'm trying to think of a confirmation to help me out here with the dollar index. What kind of trade I'm looking for. Am I looking for a break of this high and then a pullback into a fair value gap? Is this a swing high being formed right now, which I am going to need to look for a break and then pull back into a fair value gap here? If so, how does that translate over to BTC? Is this the fair value gap that we're going to trade from? I don't think this was a sweep. Look, if it was, the movement to the downside would be so much more aggressive, but it wasn't. So look, I kind of know what I'm looking for, so I'm just talking it out to myself. This is just going to help me consolidate this information, and because I'm documenting everything here, so I would like to know what I'm thinking when I'm taking these trades. So I'm literally saying everything that I'm thinking. So still looking for liquidity to be swept, these buy stops, and still waiting for this fair value gap to be balanced. Stop a lot above the swing highs, above that. The price is still rallying, it's on its way. It means the dollar index is pulling back. So what do we have here on the 15? Price did pull back into a fair value gap. I mean, look, I can see how this looks like a retail support that people were buying from, placing their stop losses underneath. I can see how they've been just swept, and I can see how this fair value gap has been balanced somewhat. I can see this being the launch pad to form the next high, and on the 5 minute we possibly have a swing low being formed, which is nice to see. Swing low being formed. So if this takes off, that's melting again. But this isn't where I want to see price melt from. I want to see some sort of sweep of buy stops before I see a strong melt, which is why I'm aiming up here. Not really aiming here. This move has already taken out all the buy stops from that level, 20778. So 20778, like all these buy stops here have been taken out. So what does that leave? Here and everything above. So that's what I'm waiting for. Dollar index is melting, glorious. That should give BTC some room to move to the upside. Yo, I feel like instant noodles, not gonna lie. I'm running out of water as well. Might need to take a little break. I've been on here for almost an hour, since 12 o'clock. Because honestly, if I'm going to be trading the entire New York session, I'm going to be here until 3 a.m. So I should take probably regular 1 hour breaks. I'm going to have a quick check on Instagram, have a little look at the socials, see what's happening, to be honest. I didn't promote this one. I'm not going to, for the first week or so, I'm not going to share these lives. I did at the start, they weren't really working, but I just want to see, how many views or whatever it usually gets without me promoting anything, and then see what happens. And it'll give me time to really perfect these streams as well, because not gonna lie, like the first two was a little weird, but third one, which was yesterday, was okay, and I feel like today is getting even better. I just feel much more comfortable in front of the camera. So let's see, and everything's set up. I know how it's gonna be doing. Let's see, I'll just check my own YouTube. See what I look like. You're in darkness. Oh, I should have checked the comments. Sorry, boys. Didn't consider. I got carried away with the analysis. I'll turn this up here. Alright, I don't know who's on the stream at the moment, but is this better? Is that Ali? Okay, I can see myself. I have gotten up. It's true. Thank you for the reminder. Get the low-hanging fruit. Previous swing high. Swing low, sorry. Yeah, the camera angle is a little bit off. Because it's above the monitor. So when I'm looking here, it's sort of like... It's like I'm looking down. I might need to get that sorted out. Someone's messaging me as well. Oh, hello. Okay, I know who's watching me. It's not Ali. Not just. What time is it? 1 o'clock. You should be sleeping. Should you not? Sort it out. Okay, well, it's nice. At least I know I'm not alone on this stream like I was the past couple nights, so that's good. But I can't see comments. I should probably enable the comments so like I can see it on the side of the screen, but that's okay. At least my camera is looking a little bit better now. Okay, so still this fair value gap has been filled, which means we possibly may see a rally from the dollar index. So possible drop from here, but I don't know. Like I feel like my brain's trying to find reasons to justify trading it right now, but I feel like that is the greed. But then again, if this as fair value gaps being filled by this swing, this technically makes this an intermediate term high. Now, an intermediate term high also has a short term high to the left and to the right. So, say here, it was this swing here. It's a little bit confusing. Honestly, it's a bit choppy. I'm going to go into some larger time frames. So here, balanced by this one, which means this high technically shouldn't be broken. But I don't want to enter here with a stop loss there, knowing that there is an unbalanced fair value gap there and swing highs that are yet to be broken. So this may be just a matter of patience, to be honest, and just understanding a little bit of what the dollar index is doing. So this fair value gap has been filled. This one though has not. So is this where we're gonna go to? Could we pull down that far down? Like, can we really pull that far down before making a launch? I don't know. It seems like a stretch. Like, this seems appropriate, to be honest, if price treats this down closing candle in the uptrend as support. That makes a lot more sense. I like the idea of that a lot more. No, price looks pretty weak. I'm gonna just let my eyes rest a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't look too strong. I mean, it honestly would be a bit... To break above these highs. So we've broken through those lows, engineered buy stops. After breaking those, the buy stops would be here. This fair value gap was tapped into. Honestly, like, that was a nice trade, but yeah, that was at 8:30, so not during my trading time. Something to consider for next time. So are we gonna swing through these highs? That's the question. I mean, look, price does look choppy, but like that's no excuse. I do think I'm able to clear through that fog, get a nice picture of what's actually happening. Where's price gonna head to? Where are we looking to go? Let's put it back on the charts. So London lows were swept. Are the London highs going to be attacked? Should I be positioning myself for longs right now? Is the question. It's just intense focus. Do I position myself for longs to take out the daily highs? And again, like I said, aim for this unbalanced fair value gap, which will change everything, to be honest. Because what is that doing now? Okay, so we've taken out London lows clearly right from the start. Price made movements up, engineering sell stops were swept, and now we're seeing price creep up slowly, and we do have some premium arrays. And what's that? Like targets looks for in the premium market. What is market equilibrium? So at the moment, I'm just reassessing everything. Currently, we're in a premium market for the day. So if I want to look for longs, ideally I would like to see price come back down into a discount. So right now, I know that London lows have been taken out. So I'm going to get rid of the London low line just to help me redevelop the narrative. The daily equilibrium, market equilibrium. Sweet. So where are the discount arrays? Got one. Wait, look, if you go to the 1 minute. Switch it up and go long from there. Aim for London highs. Should give us a 2.8 risk to reward ratio, which is nice. But if this is where we're aiming, like look, this is where we're aiming, but I want to look for the low hanging fruit. So I'm going to aim for the London highs. And this looks like a fairly valid trade. Again. So now we're switching the narrative and going long into a short. So in this case, we're looking for shorts. Like price is clearly breaking down, so this trade does make sense to me. I'm just trying to find out why I did this. Oh yeah, that's right, because that was this candlestick. So I want that to be rejected, or this to be held. If it's not, then it's not. These lows are swept out here. Engineering buy stops sweep there. So I guess majority of the sell stops will be resting below there. So if we are looking for liquidity, this is the spot we're looking for. So if my trade's gonna work, I'm gonna need to pull up into here, then short down, so that this one can come down before I can long up. So I'm gonna switch my position over to a long. But this fair value gap here, so it really depends. Oh, this is tricky. Looks like it's got a decent way to the downside. No, because we're looking for the opposite side. Just gotta calm down for a little bit. Take a few deep breaths and then reassess. Okay. Enough yawn. Okay. Dollar index. What do I see happening right now? Price pulling up before short. So on BTC, it's going to be the complete opposite. So we're looking for price to continue lower before pumping up. Price continue lower before pumping up. Initially, this is where I wanted to enter. Glad I didn't, because I realized there's this fair value gap here. We go to the 3-minute time frame. There we go. It's a little bit more clear now. ICT says stops below the candle, since there aren't any other fair value gaps here. And I'm looking for a price there. I'm going to go into the 1-minute time frame for extra details. Yeah, we good. So 25.43. Take profit. London high is 28.40. Okay, entry's on its way. Yep, so just here is where I want to make my entry and go long. Come on, don't front run me now. Come on, tap and run, tap and run. And set yourself up, make that little drop. Sweet, I think we're just pulling up into here. And then we about to dump. Okay, here we go. Just a moment of silence while we wait for price to pull back to take this trade. So close to entry. Literally, okay, I probably shouldn't be on my phone, because if I just blink, I might miss this. Come on. Sweet. I mean, on the DXY, we've already tapped into the fair value gap, so I think I should be safe to short from here. Oh, sorry, to long. But I want to wait. I want that confluence. I want both to tap into the fair value gap. Out of water. Rip. I don't want to leave my desk, because if I do, then this may happen. And I don't want to miss my trade. I literally can't even go to the toilet if I wanted to. I mean, I can, but I will miss the trade. Here we go. Alright, let's go long. It's dropping quick. Ooh. There we go. We're in long. And my sell take profit there. Why is it called? Yeah, sell stop, sell take profit. Okay, sweet. 0.445. Okay, nice. We're in this position. I'm gonna take a little break now because I've been sitting here for an hour and 10 minutes. I'm gonna get a little bit of water and I'll be back. Alright, we're back, and it looks like my stop loss is about to get hit. If so, that's the last trade of the night and I'm going to bed. But if not, then we ball and we continue. So, look, we've seen price come down. We're in a drawdown at the moment of about 0.5%. Now it's just a matter of waiting this out, seeing what price does. If we take the fourth consecutive L, then I'm going to do some analysis, because that means that's 2 losing days in a row. But then again, we are working on a long time basis, so 2 days out of a week, which is 1/4 of a month. So over the long term, it's really nothing, and it is insignificant. I'm going to be returning every single day, taking these trades, and my risk to reward is pretty decent. So honestly, I've got very little concern, even if I do take these 2, even if there's 3 losing days in a row, even if you have a losing week, because I'm not playing over weeks, I'm not playing over months, this is years. So it's all about the long term, so not too concerned. And that's why I'm putting all this out here, I'm showing people the real deal, this is the truth. What it's like to be a trader. We're gonna have losing days, losing trades, but it's about staying consistent. As you see, it's not easy. Going throughout your day, doing everything you need to do, knowing that at 12 a.m. you're gonna have to be up performing at your best live in front of an audience, especially not as a professional trader or anything. I'm learning ICT, and I'm practicing and showcasing my ICT trading on Bitcoin every single day, 4 times a week. So look, I think it's pretty good. I like what I'm doing. I think I'm doing like the right thing, showing people the truth, like the realistic life of like a trader. It's not all like sunshine and Lambos, you know. This is just what it's like. It's a slow process. It's not get rich quick. I mean, you can make it a get rich quick. You can take the gamble if you want, but I'm trying to be consistent, and I want to do things according to my trading plan. So this is exactly what I'm here to do. I'm going to be rocking up every day, going live, and doing the same thing every night. I'm giving myself from 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. every day, Adelaide time. So for London, that's from 9:30 to 12:30. So yeah, look, like I said, we were in drawdown. Price is looking like it's rallying up now. Not too bad. Look how close we came. That's scary. I mean, not really, but there we go. It's roughly like 1%. If I take this, I'll eliminate the loss from the previous trade and we'll be at break even. But that's not what we're doing. We're looking to take the London highs today. And if we do, that'll be 1 to 6.5 roughly, which will mean we'll wipe out all the losses and be at 5% profit. So that'll be nice. The XY should begin its descend. That tapped into this fair value gap here. Now we're looking to take these shorts down to this level. Price hitting this will essentially send Bitcoin up. Take that out. So yeah, let's see what happens. At this point, the trade has been taken. I've given my full analysis. Have I done the before shot? No, I have not. So I want to get something that's going to capture the details. Something like that, just for me to look through next time or afterwards. I mean, look, if I really want, I could just leave it and go to sleep, to be honest, because this is kind of like a scalp. So, yeah, but at the same time, it is nice to stay up, see what price does. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out like how long should my live streams go for? Should I pretty much enter my trade and then leave, or should I stay awake and stream until the trade is done? I don't know, there's still quite a lot of things to figure out. Not too sure like as well what else I should be doing on my stream besides trading, because otherwise it's just me like doing this, which isn't too bad, I guess, because I'm like talking to myself most of the time anyway, and learning more about my own trading system, learning more about my own thoughts and patterns, behavior. So it is kind of nice. Also, yeah, no, it's interesting. Like this whole thing now, like I go to sleep at roughly 11, like 10:30, 11 ish, and then I get back up at just 10 to 12 or quarter to 12. And then like I'm up trading for a few hours and I go to sleep, wake up in the morning, do work and whatever, repeat the cycle. But yeah, no, it's interesting. I like it. I'm keen to indulge in it more. Keen to see some profitable trades come through. It's going to be nice to once my account really starts catching momentum and it starts growing. Then at some point, to be honest, it would be nice to take a funded challenge, because then what makes the challenge hard will no longer be a barrier, because my trading plan will be so perfected and all my trades will be so perfected that drawdown won't even matter. The rules won't even matter. So that's the goal, and I feel like that is the quickest way to scale as a trader. as well. Like, you got to trade both, like your personal account and trade the funded account. Honestly, I should be taking this trade on Solrise Finance as well, but for the sake of like not being able to enter at the same time today, I will give it a miss, but tomorrow I will start. No, tomorrow I will not start because tomorrow is Friday. So price is continuing to rally. We are in more than 1% profit at the moment, which leaves us in a net positive for the day. I'm gonna give myself a quick check on the stream. FTX is launching a stablecoin, apparently. Cryptocurrency exchange FTX has announced that they'll be working on issuing their own stablecoin. Interesting. I think I can use like time on stream to also do research, which will be fun. But it'll be sick like if I have my own laptop here, so that you guys can't actually see my screen, because I am very skeptical with what I share, because this is all being live streamed and being broadcasted, and I guess I can always delete it. But my issue is like I don't want to accidentally show something and be unaware of it, so it'd be interesting to have my laptop here, go through research so I can make a time that like you make good use of the time while I'm waiting for my trades to play out like we are at the moment. Low hanging fruit. So I have to remember. Let's do this. Let's sit here and just watch. Are we hitting a 6% trade today? That'd be nice to end the week, to be honest. So currently still trading in a discount. Once we cross that purple line, then we will be trading back into a premium. And just to give you a reminder, what I'm looking for is these swing highs here to be taken out, which even then will provide us with a 1-to-4 risk to reward ratio, which is still good. Very good. Oh, my neck is so sore as well. I think I should probably be doing more yoga, to be honest, more stretching. I do spend a lot of time at my desk, so it probably does make sense if I should like do some sort of mobility exercises. My posture's probably not too good either on the desk, so gotta be aware of that. I mean, look, I am working, but I also have to take care of myself too, so that's pretty important. Gotta make sure I like get up and take those regular breaks. That's why I made sure when I was there for like an hour, I made sure to get up and do a little something. What time is it now? 1:25. So okay, it's not too bad. I pretty much I gotta stop my notifications on here. Damn it, don't want to show too much. I don't know what I got on my screen, so. Okay, so price is pulling back down. Let's see what's happening on the dollar index. Sweet. I like this. We've had a run on these highs. So I want to now see price pull through. Let's see price pull down and sweep these lows. Because in doing so, that's going to push BTC up. I just really don't want to see, at this point, price go much further than here, to be honest. I guess the low hanging fruit would be just liquidity there. I think that would be a much nicer trade. I may move my my take profit to 27.45. So like, there. Sweet. Pull off this trade, this would be nice. Nice 4% trade to end the week. Pretty good. We'll be in a pretty net like 3% roughly. 3% for the week, not too bad. I like doing these live trades, to be honest. Actually, I'm glad that I made the choice to just go for it and start doing these live trades. Because I get to capture everything, and now I don't need to actually sit here and like manually film and then edit and then post. Everything's just done for me. And since it's live, nothing can be edited. There's that validity behind everything as well. What's FTX showing? What's this? Inch perps. Come on, what are you doing, brah? Starting to get real tired again. Fair value gap filled. Another one. Rally. Doesn't make sense. Price is going down. Come on. I've got a feeling we're gonna have a deeper dig into liquidity before making that move down. But I'm scared that's gonna take me out here. Come on, price seems to, it's looking a bit weak. We got a swing high, but we tapped into the fair value gap and took out these highs, so this is still valid swing high to be full price to be held below. So I want to see green, see price come back into the green. Come on, dollar index, just melt. Swing high, swing high. Come on, take back off. I want to see this swing come back into a premium, and we're good. How fast is BTC about to move? That's nice. We gapped up. Not looking too bad. Looks like we are starting to see a good rally coming. But I want to see this high broken, because then that will open up some gaps which we can dip into before making that big rally into these highs, which would be nice to catch to end the week. If we can end with a profitable trading week and I don't need to think about trading for the rest of the week, that would be nice. I can focus on uni assignment. Got like an essay to do and then a whole bunch of lectures to catch up on, so that would be nice. But regardless, I mean, even if I do, like, even if this trade is not successful, it's still going to be the same. I will still be analyzing and back testing, going through the previous trades which I took and breaking it down from there. I feel like I should probably stretch or something while I let price play out. Okay, that's enough phone time. Put that back on the charger. Okay, what's price doing? In a slight profit, but price really hasn't taken off yet. Is this going to be the shakeout, which leads to the shakeout, which then leads to the big move? Let's see. Whatever price is doing at the moment, it's taking its time. Seem to be entering too late, too early. Not really catching the strong swing. But then again, I'm not too sure. This is everything I'm going to have to analyze. And I think I'm going to do all that live as well. I'm going to break that down, do it all live, do all my analysis. It'll keep me extremely focused. And it'll be really nice to talk through it. Like all my analysis, all my, yeah, just going through all my old trades and stuff. With a fresh set of eyes. And especially if it's during the day. Like I won't be tired either. Like I am now. Although holding up pretty good so far for 1:35 AM. In the middle of a trade. What's happening with the dollar index? Okay, here we go. I want to see that melt. Looks like it's losing strength, but don't want to jinx it. Come on, expand to the downside. I feel my eyes like starting to like give out a little bit. Maybe I need a little bit more of a rest. I didn't get like too much, but yeah, that's still work in progress. Still trying to like figure out how to work around this whole like training at midnight and being able to perform at my absolute best. Because at the end of the day, like I need to make the most well-informed decisions. I need to be thinking clearly. I need to have energy, be focused. So that's the priority. Okay, we see this red candle expanding down. I'm intentionally not looking at BTC, by the way. I'm doing that on purpose. I'd rather watch another chart. Let it play out. Getting hungry again. I haven't brushed my teeth yet. So technically, I could get a meal, but yeah, nah, I'm not gonna eat this late or this early. It's 1:37. Okay. I've got a feeling we're gonna break some swing highs in a sec. Oh, it's price too weak. Looks like price is getting weaker. I'm just really hitting a wall now. Like I really feel my eyes like starting to get a bit sleepy. I don't want to get. I mean, it doesn't matter if I get too tired because it's not like I have to be up early or anything. But I think today I'll give it until 2 a.m. before I pass out. Then yeah, see how that goes. I'll give it until 2. I don't like the way BTC is moving. But I'm just seeing 2 swing highs being formed. So if we get the blast through there, I think this is just engineering more liquidity, so that's good. I like how this candle closed actually. It's just messy. I don't like how it just double taps. If we get the fly through, I mean, it'll make sense, but the double tap is kind of disgusting. Yeah, I'm losing mental capacity to talk. My bad for being silent. Like I'm really just like starting to zone out. So it's probably not a good idea for me to do anything like too crazy, which is fine. Like I've already got my plan in mind. Planning on leaving my take profit there. Stop loss is fine where it is. Just allowing price to make the moves it's supposed to make. I'm gonna check the comment section because there were a few comments earlier. So yeah, still look, the reason why I was in the darkness was because I had just woken up. So I took my nap and I didn't want to blast myself in the face with a light straight away. Get the low hanging fruit. Of course, I have moved my take profit away from the London highs and just aimed for liquidity instead. Because ultimately that's where price is drawing up to based on my analysis. So yeah, the trade's been set up nicely. I like how it is at the moment. We're currently in +1 profit, +1%. Oh no. Oh no. How do I... There we go. Okay, we're still coming down. I just keep getting this feeling that price is just going to kick back, take me out, and then fly down. But it's because it's happened before, like a couple times. So I think this is just like past traumas of the charts. Chart trauma coming back. And it's just like giving me that feeling. But I trust my analysis. It should be okay. All I see is price setting up buy stops to be run. And then I want to see liquidity taken there. And inversely, on the dollar index, I want to see price melt on here. May balance some fair value gap, but it's nice. Because we had a pretty strong run. I guess we will want to see price here tap into a premium, a discount. It'll probably be below there. And in doing so, price will pump on BTC. So still in BTC, we are in a discount market, like in regards to the entire day's range. So there are still positions where we could be loading up on longs right now. But because I'm looking for the low hanging fruit, I already got a decent entry down here. So I'm just waiting around for this area here. As you can see, my entry is right here. All live executions. That's the fun thing, like we never know what's gonna happen. Like every trade's gonna be different every day. The first trading session, I got a W, 2.8% trade, happened within 5 minutes. Second day, nothing. Third day, 2 losses. Fourth day, we've got 1 L, but this trade could potentially win everything back and put us at +3% for the week. So this could potentially be a good trade, but it is moving a bit slow. It is a bit sideways at the moment. Just keeping my eye on the dollar at the moment, because I don't really like how price didn't reject this very strongly. Like here, see how it expanded real quick. I don't like how this one's just like slowly making its way down. I do have a feeling that could be price making its way down to some area to balance and then pop up strong. I don't like that. Same as here. If this was the correct gap, like I would expect price to fly up, but it didn't. Came back down. I mean, we didn't really break below the bodies. We did slightly, but like I said, I am banking on buy stops being generated here, which are about to be run. Yeah, so price coming down here. Wonder if like looking for a fair value gap or something to balance there. Below some low here. For example here. Pull back, tap in, bounce. But yeah, we'll see. Just had the previous 15 minutes making our way down. So looking for a small pullback at the moment. time is it? 1:45. Okay, so been here for another 45. I reckon I'll give it another 15 minutes before I leave. It won't stay on the charts for like way too long because I don't want to like destroy myself every night doing this. So I really have to like listen to my gut as well and sort of trust what I'm feeling. And I do think like I don't need to spend 12 to 3 a.m. on the charts every single day. Like I'll stay for the first few hours of the session. If there's no trade setup, there's none. If there is, then there is. But yeah, that's like all I can do. I like that though, like just trading for a few hours a day towards the end of the day. It's fun. But frustrating when price really isn't moving too much. For example, here. The first day was perfect though. Price moved real quick in my direction. Secured a quick W, went to sleep early. But then, yeah, second day was like up for 2 hours. Here is the same, but I'm not feeling as bad as I was on the previous day. So everything's balanced here. Should continue our journey down, which in turn will continue our journey to the top. BTC. I should probably go brush my teeth or something, to be honest, but I've got 2 live viewers, so I'm not going to leave you guys just sitting there. I will stay, and I will do everything afterwards. I don't know, who's here? Can you guys, like, write something? Because, like, I'm bored, and I need to stay awake, so talk to me. Who's on my stream right now? Who's watching me? Who's actually awake right now? Because it is nearly 2 o'clock. You guys from Australia, you not, because I did look at my analytics and stuff, and I'm surprised, like, I do have a lot of viewers that aren't based in Australia. I'm gonna have a look right now on Instagram and see what the deal is. Price is coming back down to our entry. Boring. This price is rallying on the US dollar. If it continues to rally, then yeah, price will be back in drawdown. But like I said, these are suspect highs, and my original plan was for this to get taken. Now look how slow price is moving down, and we're already expanding to the upside pretty strong. I don't like that. It is kind of scary, to be honest. You from Australia. Thank you. Thank you for your views. Yeah, I don't like what price is doing at the moment. So I don't want to see the rally from there. Honestly, I'm considering closing this just because of how messy it is. Don't really like it the way it's looking. It's too much. Like, this isn't how my trades are supposed to play out, but for the sake of it, I will keep it open. Let it play. I'm gonna give it a chance. That's what I'm trying to say. Come on. Come on. 10 more minutes until I get off. Come on, price. You better do something interesting in the next 10 minutes. Like, break this low. Oh my god, my eyes. I think I'm gonna stand up and take a little break and let you guys watch this. Yeah, green profits, red loss. If it passes here, it means I've lost. If it passes here, it means I've copped the W. I'm gonna just take a little walk. Alright, I just went and laid in my bed for a little bit. Passing out. I didn't want to lay there too long, otherwise I would have actually passed out. So, how's the trade progressing? Not too bad. Price is melting down on the dollar. It's good to see. But price is not flying. Yeah. Was that a little bit of volatility I saw? Yes. Come on. I bet once we get into that premium, you can see price fly. Just need to see that momentum start. But it starts with some downside movement on the dollar index. And FTX is a little bit more accurate with the timing. Can I change the color? So I really don't like. So it's the green. So mine are white. I hope this saves. Background, this one all black. It's much better. Nice. That's clean. Okay, here we go. Looks like we're getting some volatility coming in. We've made an attempt to fly through this little range. Alright, 5 more minutes until I go to sleep, but it looks like I may be staying up if we get some nice price action. Come on. This little triple top. And I want to see this triple top get absolutely faded. scary candle for retail. A strong signal for them to go short. Especially at a resistance here. So I do think we'll see a little bit of a pullback. Then flying through this area here. Fair value gap. Here we are. Yeah, I hope this saves like this format. Come on, just want to see those satisfying just. Okay, it's 2 o'clock. Should go to bed, but kind of don't want to. Let's see how this plays out. Come on, it's dropping. Bitcoin's not really reacting very well to the movement of the dollar. Feel good about this trade, but it's never like easy. I mean it is, I could just get into bed and pass out quick, but I do like watching my trades hit profit. That is always a really nice feeling, so that's kind of why I don't want to go to sleep. I think I'm going to start preparing for bed. I mean, I'll still need to brush my teeth and stuff, but obviously I'm not going to stream that. And then maybe come back and check up on this, but I don't think that's good, like stream etiquette. Just like leaving halfway through, brushing my teeth and doing other things, and then coming back. Still playing around. Come on. Let's see that push down. Okay, at this point, there's no point even being on the stream, so I'm gonna leave the stream here and let the then yeah, I guess like I'll update you guys tomorrow. You'll be able to see it on FTX. So look, clearly here's my entry. I think I'm gonna put a little profit loss thing here so we can keep track of it, because you know my entry was taken live, it was executed live. Stop loss there, take profit there. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it here. Thanks you guys for watching. I'll catch you.